Hey drummers, hope you're well. Shout out to Tony who was working on this today. This is a little drum fill idea for carrying across the bar line, as usual with these fills which are a little bit out there. Disclaimer at the start, please use wisely. This might be something you do, I feel like, once or twice in a gig. I can only imagine if you do this every 4 bars or 8 bars, how much this would drive a band crazy. So this is definitely not one to overuse, but in the right place, it can be dynamite. I think when we first start playing grooves and fills, when we start playing the drums, we play nice straight ahead grooves. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get to a drum fill. So you play a fill made of 16ths. And then typically you might do that thing I did there of hitting the crash cymbal on beat 1. You know, 1 E and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1. And so on. Now the big idea here is we're not going to hit the crash cymbal on beat 1. We're going to keep going. Now again, you have to use your musical discretion here and do this in the right place. But we're going to keep playing through and over the bar line. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. So in this example is only a starting point or a suggested starting point. Obviously, once you've got the hang, you can pick this up and do whatever you like with it. My idea here is, or our idea that we're playing with today, was that we're going to go over the bar line and hit that crash on the and of beat 1. So 1 and a 4 E and a 1 E and. You with me? I'll do it again. We're doing single stroke sticking here, right, left, if you're right-handed. 1 We're then going to do 2, which is your backbeat style hit on the snare drum. Then we're going to go and 3, like 2 more crash cymbals with bass drum before we then pick up the groove as normal. 1 and 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and 4 and. We're playing the groove, right? 1 and 2 and. Here comes the drum fill. 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Here it comes again, and 1. And again, 1. We're going to slow it down, and 3. Here it comes, and 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 4. Do it again. 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 4. Again. 1 E and a 4 E and a 1 3. We'll pick it up a bit. 1 and a 1 again. Again. Okay, we'll play a bit more groove now. 3, 4, 1, 2. Here comes the drum fill. Here it comes again. Now, obviously, once you've got the hang of the idea, you don't need to stick to. You can do whatever fill of whatever length you like. It's just the idea of rolling over the bar line, over beat 1 into 1 E and 2 and 3, that crash on 3. I think it's a really interesting change. Our ear, or the listener's ear, to our drumming just gets used to that drum fill crash on beat 1 thing, doesn't it? And it's just twist that enough to make it really interesting, I think. So now I'm just going to just change a little bit, nothing major, but just change perhaps the way it moves around the kit a little bit and the length of the drum fill leading up to it. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So again, I can only repeat, please use it, wisely, responsibly, musically, with taste and discretion, and drop it in the right spot. But it's just a really nice bit of fun to have up your sleeve, ready to go, I think. If things get a bit tasty, if things get a bit more expansive, it's a nice direction to go in, I think. So shout out to Tony, who was working on that today. As ever, I'll put the notation and a practice along version for the basic version of this fill on the channel members page. Check that out below. Shout out as ever to all the amazing channel members who support this channel, who come in and support it. Hopefully in return they really likewise value what they get out of it, which is a complimentary practice plan, feedback on their drumming, ongoing drum support, and the notation and the practice along for all the videos that I'll put up here, plus various other things, talk throughs of songs, all sorts of stuff like that. Shout out to Tony and all the other channel members. Details below if becoming a channel member is ever of interest. And thanks for watching. Cheers.